Starting at point guard, standing 6'2", number 45.
What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here today. Happy Wednesday to you. Doing a little Cavs sim here. It is a day of simulation. And it's the Lakers in town at 28-17. Our Cavs are 28-20, winners of, 9 of their last 13 or something like that. They're trying to dig out of the hole that they've dug for themselves. Potentially the last game in Cleveland for LeBron James. A lot of intrigue surrounding him, now 40 years young. Seeing if potentially this is the last time that he comes. We'll have to see. But he's here today. Big news, of course, out of Cleveland is Monday night's game, Evan Mobley with a strain, and he will be out for just a couple of weeks. So I did take him out. I'm not sure if the game will be smart enough to sub him back in. If they do, that's on them, not on me. But I appreciate you being on here. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel only place on YouTube. You can find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Cavs going with the throwback jerseys tonight, by the way, as well, sort of in honoring LeBron would be my guess. Oh, shoot. I'm controlling this team, and that's why I'm going to do that to myself. It was the first thing I did yesterday in the sim, by the way. Okay. All right. Sammy Merrill going to get the start. Dean Wade starting as well for him. Alex, are you actually breaking that news right now at the beginning of my sim? Can it really be that? Oh my God. It is Todd Monken. What is happening now? What the actual heck? Sorry about that. Alex breaking that news and the internet confirming it aggressively here. Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't have that one on my business card, my bingo card for today as Luka pulls up from the foul line. Rebound Jared Allen. Holy moly. Well, that is not what I had on my bingo card. Well, someone else had speculated earlier. Ownership wanted Schwartz. Andrew Berry is Dean Wade leads it. Andrew Berry wanted Shieldhouse, and Monken was sort of the we can agree to meet in the middle. Yeah, as they should be. I do not understand this hire at all, unless he's a dead man walking for 1 year. I mean, he's a good offensive mind. Think about those national championships he won at Georgia. He came and completely changed Lamar Jackson's game. But I don't know. I guess I'm going to root for them and cheer for my team because that's what we do, but gee, Merry Christmas. Didn't have this one on my bingo card. At all. That's crazy. All right, we're going to get to the sim here, and I promise, I apologize. The Browns literally hiring a coach 12 seconds after I go live for a Cavs sim is something.
One shot. At the line for Cleveland, Jared Allen. One shot.
Wow, okay. Yeah, as I'm sure you did. Gosh, what a wild thing that was. Okay, sorry about that. I have not paid attention to this game whatsoever. It's 8-7, the Lakers lead. As the Browns hiring Todd Monken to be their coach. A little pick and pop for Mitchell. Trying to go 1v1 with Luka. Sammy Buckets, in and out. And tipped up in the air, and Jared Allen, too strong on the left hand. Doncic with the rebound. And Luka will push the other way. All right, let's try to focus on the... And 8 going to get credit for the bucket with some basket interference. But anyway, gosh, I'm still in shock. JJ Redick looks like he's in shock too. Can you imagine if they actually would have announced him that during this Cavs game? It would have just been Boo City. My guess is that they found a way to keep Schwartz and that Monken was the only one who would agree to keep him. They wanted to try to have their cake and eat it too. Ugh, I don't love it. Arabia backdoor pass to Doncic, and Luka will dunk it home. Jake LaRavia, 6'7", at Wake Forest. Anyway, all right, wow. Now that the shock and awe has worn off, Aiden's going to foul Jared Allen, and Jared Allen's going to go to the line. Anyway, welcome to our YouTube channel, where we simulate sporting events with live original commentary. I apologize, my commentary has been limited. They're just dropping this news of the Browns. From Kevin Stefanski to Todd Monken. Finally found someone who would say yes to the mess. Just wild. He's been a head coach one time about 10 years ago for Southern Mississippi. Underneath a dunk for that time. Jackson Hayes, a couple of 7-footers on this roster. I was Team Shieldhouse as well. All I can wonder is is this the only guy who actually said yes to them, to keeping Schwartz? This feels like a one and done situation for sure. They're going to be bad this year. Clean all the house again next year. Do this again. Go get your Shieldhouse with your #1 quarterback pick in 27. Offensive rebound and then a bad pass for Allen. Just take that straight back up. All right. Anyway, let's get to this sim. Smart will kick a three and miss a rebound. Jared Allen the other way. Now Jordan Tyson to Sammy Buckets. The Mormon Miracle around the screen. Sammy trying to go against Smart inside of Dean Wade. Dean Wade's got to be careful for 3 seconds, and it's stolen by LeBron. James will push the other way now. LeBron, and he'll pull up on the foul line and be pure on a jumper. 14-9 Lakers lead. Okay, anyway, we'll have a reaction video to that, I guess, in a little bit. I am floored of the 3 quote-unquote finalists. That's the one that surprised me, would have surprised me the most, but which is probably why Cleveland hired him, to surprise us all. Stolen by Tyson on the inbound pass. Anyway, under 6 to go rather. Starting this first quarter, let's turn our attention to the Cavs. Big one of the night. Again, no Mobley in this one around a screen. Jalen Tyson trying to go with LeBron. LeBron still playing good defense at 40 years old now. Merrill in the corner. Merrill running out of time. He's going to have to pull up and go left hand. That was not his shot. He gets his own rebound and misses a layup. Oh boy, Marcus Smart now the other way. LaRavia. He'll go from the left hand and he'll make a layup. Jake LaRavia. I mean, fan is short for fanatic, and fanatics are not normal, and Browns fans are definitely not normal. So, like anything, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt until it turns into a mess, and then we can say, I told you so. Especially if Shieldhouse gets one of his other jobs. My guess is he'll just go back to the Rams, especially because Mike LaFleur, their offensive coordinator, is finalist, I think, for the Raiders and the Cardinals jobs, which are the only remaining ones open now, I think. Wild, wild, wild. Jalen Tyson really having a great sophomore season, by the way. Turning into a very good player in front of our very eyes. All right. Let's try to focus on some Cavs here. Gosh, that Browns breaking news totally derailed the first 6 minutes of this game, for which I do apologize. Tyson now trying to go 1v1. He'll rise up over the top, and a little bit in and a little bit out. Good defense there by LaRavia. Coming the other way now, Marcus Smart in the corner to Jake LaRavia, guarded by Dean Wade. Around the screen comes LeBron. He'll kick from 3 and drill it. LeBron having a nice start to this game. Again, could it be his last game in Cleveland? We'll never know. Yeah, maybe his connection to Tyler Linderbaum, a free agent this year, would be helpful. I don't know. I don't know anything. I know I don't understand it, so clearly I'm not smart enough to hang with the brass. LeBron easily backs down. The drop step on Jalen Tyson. It's now 20-9. Cavs in trouble here early, giving up lots of easy shots to the Lakers. Mitchell now trying to go ISO into the corner. Dean Wade. Dean Wade guarded by LeBron. Back to Donovan Mitchell. Not a lot of ball movement happening. Mitchell around the screen. He'll fire now. He'll double pump and trick a three. Just shoot it the first time. No need to pump there. Now LeBron pushing the other way. Lakers with an early 11-point lead. Lob City to Jackson Hayes. And Kenny Atkinson's even up. Look at that. 11 for 16 are the Lakers. Cavs just 3 of 15 to start the game. Leave LeBron. Sheesh. I'm still a little bit in shock here. And a three-pointer goes that time. Donovan Mitchell. When in doubt, let Donovan Mitchell fire. Hayes screening for Marcus Smart. He'll roll to the hoop. Good help from Donovan. Jared Allen, rather. Now Marcus Smart will force a short shot. We'll take that one all day long. Craig Porter Jr. into the game for the Cavaliers. Around the screen now, DeAndre Hunter will catch and fire for three, and he's pure. 5 shots have all gone in for the Cavaliers, and they're all three-pointers here. That's why it's 22-15. Around the screen, around a second screen. Maxi Kleber into the game. Another 7-footer here. Lots of 7-footers to surround Doncic and LeBron. Porter Jr. back to Mitchell. Around the screen, catch and shoot. Nope, didn't want to shoot it. CP underneath. Beautiful pass and a nice little backdoor cut from DeAndre Hunter, and he comes in immediately off the bench and has 5 quick points in this one. And a three-pointer there from Maxi Kleber.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Coming the other way now, Vincent into the game. He'll go high off the glass for rebound. Mitchell good defense. Jr. has one there. Craig Porter Jr. on the bucket. Sorry, I'm trying to ignore my phone, which of course is exploding with Browns fans in my inner circle. Backdoor cut, and Hachimura off the screen and roll with an easy dunk. And the Lakers shooting the ball at a blistering clip now. Cavs ice cold, of course. Into the corner. Mitchell wide open for three, and he'll get that one to go. Mitchell trying to keep them in the quarter himself in this one. And now J.J. Redick wants a timeout as Gabe Vincent, former Miami Heat guard, will call timeout. Yeah, again, if you were going to hire Todd Monken, why not just have it back with even better players on offense? I don't understand it. Other than maybe this is the only guy who actually would have taken the job. They wanted an offensive coach. He's an offensive coach, but he's not a young, brilliant, nice play, by the way, by Thomas Bryant, who's checking the game. He's not a young and brilliant and next Sean McVay offensive savant. It's going to be old school. Oh, man, I just don't understand it. I really don't. LeBron around the screen. He'll break a three. Rebound, DeAndre Hunter. Cavs have somehow found a way to fight back in this quarter. I promise I'm going to focus on the Cavs sim here, but Lonzo Ball into the game. Mobley did check in. I tried to sub him out. There's no way in this play now mode where you can just tell a guy to not come in at all, so hopefully his minutes will be low as he's not actually going to be playing in the game tonight. Ball around the screen. 8 seconds. Backdoor cut. Bryant for a long jumper in and out. That's not his shot. For Thomas Bryant, the energy guy. Deep shot from LeBron. In and out. 27-24. So after it was 22-9, Kenny Atkinson called a big timeout, and the Cavs certainly showed up a little bit. Their bench providing a nice spark here. from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Cleveland Cavaliers and Los Angeles Lakers here. Phil Nagy on Sports Channel. Only place you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Again, spent pretty much the whole entirety of that first quarter reacting to the news that Todd Monken is your next head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Makes 0 sense to me. He was my least favorite of the 3 quote-unquote finalists, which of course is why they had to hire him. To me, it feels like Porter Jr. gets really physical in the middle and fouling him on the way. That's Rui Hachimura on the way to the bucket. Maybe it's a one and done. I mean, it really just feels like it could be a one and done. This guy's going to come steady the ship. We're going to eat a bunch of cap for a crappy roster, and then take some other good players in the draft, restock, and then shoot our shot in 27 with a young coach and a young quarterback to pair with him. That's certainly what it feels like. This is how you tank, I guess. But we'll see. Crazy things happen in this game. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I mean, not shock, I'm just in sort of disbelief, but somehow, of course, this is the decision that they made. Again, the word on the street was that Haslam wanted Schwartz, and that Hachimura going to dunk it from underneath. Barry wanted Shieldhouse, and that Monken was sort of a, oh look, we can both kind of agree to like this guy, let's meet in the middle. And ultimately that's the decision that they made, which is insanity to me. Just insanity. Mobley shouldn't be in the game. I tried to sub him out, but there's no way to just take him out of the roster completely, other than take him out of the starting lineup. He did kind of sprain his, ankle maybe, Monday night in their victory. Vincent back to LeBron. Double coming, so they're going to leave Flyber wide open. Maxi Flyber, and he'll miss a 3. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here. Appreciate you being on the feedback. So cut to the person who shouldn't be in the game. I promise I took him out of the starting lineup. I put him as low on the roster sheet as it will allow me to do. Still put him into the game, obviously. LeBron gets around Lonzo Ball and dunks it home with a little panache. The house that he built, the championship that he won on this court. He takes it strong to the rack, 32-26. Cavs trailing the Los Angeles Lakers. DeAndre Hunter against Hachimura. Top of the key, Lonzo Ball, and Quan Tomlin into the game. Around the screen, Ball bricks a 3. Rebound, Gabe Vincent. 9:25 and counting here. LeBron James backs it up. Hachimura around the screen. He has the roller if he wants. He'll force the shot. Rebound. Flyber back out to Gabe Vincent. Now here comes Hayes. A couple of 6 or 7-footers in there. Hayes will try to go high up the glass. Good defense by the DPOY again. You apologize. He's not going to be playing tonight. Don't fall in love with him just yet. Around the screen, Hunter guarded tightly. Guys being guarded all over the place. Around the screen, Ball forces another 3. Lonzo Ball. He can go away anytime. He's not had a great season for the Cavaliers. I'd rather see Crocker or Craig Porter Jr. play. Swatted away and stolen right there by Craig Porter Jr. Tomlin up over the top and a missed shot once again. Cavaliers need to get a starter in the game here quickly. Need a stoppage of play perhaps. Ball guarding Vincent halfway through the second quarter. We've scored 2 points the entirety of the second quarter now. Hunter guarding LeBron tight over the corner. Gabe Vincent, and he got fouled by Lonzo Ball, and he'll shoot 3. Oh, Lonzo, terrible choice. Kenny Atkinson wants to remind him of that fact on the sideline. Dean Wade back into the game. Technically their starters, so is Mitchell and Tyson and Sammy Buckets, all starters in this one, with Garland nursing an injury as well. Of course. Appreciate you being on. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. As we react literally in real time. I had just pushed go. And the Browns made their choice. Just wild, wild, wild. Hey, but at least we kept the Giants from getting their offensive coordinator. John Harbaugh's going to be so upset. Zach Taylor, Mike McCarthy, Jesse Minter, and Todd Monken is what the AFC North coaching staff looks like. That's insane. Just insane. All right, anyway, Mitchell back in the game. Cavaliers have dripped down to 11. They still only scored 2 points in the entirety of this second quarter. They are cold, cold, cold. Mobley is injured. He shouldn't be in there. I have no way of removing him from being in the game at all. Mitchell's going to have to force a three. It's a brick over the top of Vincent. Rebound, Luka, who's back in the game. LeBron. I think LeBron's rested all day. He'll take it strong. Rebound, good defense by Dean Wade. Force a bad shot. Cavaliers need to set up and run some offense. There's a backdoor pass and a layup for Donovan Mitchell. Again, just their fourth point, their third and fourth point of a second quarter, which is now officially half over. LeBron around a screen, guarded by Dean Wade. Rolling off of it, 8. Rebound by the injured Mobley. Game letting him play through the ankle sprain. What can I say? Around the screen, Mitchell. Mitchell backdoor cut, pick and pop. Wade drills it from the top. That's Cavalier basketball. Get your three-point shooters open, get them in space. Without the basketball, little pick and pop there. Beautiful play. Pick coming around it. They'll try to go high over the top. Vincent will pull it from just inside the foul line, and it's another rebound from the injured Mobley. I'm going to keep saying injured Mobley because he's not supposed to be in there. The game's usually pretty smart about those things. It's not done their daily roster dump update because they just announced last night that he's got a sprain. He'll be out for 1 to 3 weeks. Doncic deep three. Rebound again by the injured Mobley. Mitchell on the right wing. Guarded by Vincent now. Mobley. Mismatch with Smart if he wants it back to Mitchell. Ball movement, but a brick three. Rebound to LeBron James. He'll take it to the rack himself. Now he'll pass it late to 8. 8 into the corner. Smart for three. Tipped back in for DeAndre Ayton. One time the favored hero of the Phoenix Suns, went to Portland for a while and now here. Still just 27 years of age. DeAndre Ayton. Because they wanted to get some size around LeBron, which they have. 1 7-footer, 2 7-footers. There's a 6'10", another 6'10", which are Timmy. So they got size all over the place to go along with LeBron James. 41 years of age. What a legend. Cleveland legend too. There's gonna have to, there'll be a statue outside of the arena with him, right? There has to be. First Cleveland sports championship since when the Indians would have done it in the, well, no, I guess the Indians were winning their championships earlier than the Browns were, when before it was the NFL. They were winning their championships with Jim Brown, Otto Graham. Clap, clap. Middle, and Allen tried to deflect the pass for Ayton, but he catches and dunks it. And now with 4 minutes to go, the Cavaliers have still only scored 31 points in this game. 7 points in the entirety of quarter number 2. Not going to get it done. It's a Western Conference foe. Catch and shoot off the screen. A little strong off the glass. Jared Vanderbilt with a rebound. Always like Jared Vanderbilt in college. Smart. LaRavia back into the game now. Vanderbilt trying to go 1v1 with Wade around the screen, and it's going to be LaRavia for a moving screen. As he tried to free up Luka top of the key. And the moving screen ain't going to work. Ayton, rebound, and he fouled as he lays it back in.
First, third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton at the line for one.
All right, can make Green one anytime here. Mitchell around the screen with 2.5 to go, trying to get past Luka, taking him inside. Wade now. Back to Mitchell. Around the screen, Sammy Merrill drills it. Nice job coming off the screen. That's exactly what we need to have the Cavalier offense look like, because they now have scored 10 points in the quarter. Hooray. 34 points is an abysmally low number of points. Now 8. Drop step. Trying to. Good defense by Jared Allen, forcing it back outside. Doncic drills it from deep, but not quite 3.
Assistant, Jared Vanderbilt.
$1:50 to go here in the first half. Cavaliers struggling to score the basketball in this quarter. Stop me if you've heard this one before. So they are moving a little bit without the ball finally into the corner now. Mitchell screen coming for him. They'll give him some space. Step back. I think he was right on the line. Can't get it to go, and Allen's tip in just a little bit. Underneath to Doncic, high off the glass. Good defense for Donovan Mitchell. He gives up about 5 inches to Luka there, guarding him at the point guard spot into the game right now. So again, he's starting at the point guard with Garland nicked up right now as well. That's been the Cavs' biggest thing. Everybody talking about trade deadline movements for the Cavs. I'm just not sure that's really what they need. They just need to all be healthy at the same time. You can probably count on one hand the amount of games that the core 4 has been healthy all at the same time. We haven't seen Max Strus all season. Not that he's a core piece of the team, but he is a good depth piece off the bench, especially as DeAndre Hunter has started to get worse off the bench. He's going to go ahead and check out. Jackson Hayes will come in, but you need all 4 of those guys to be healthy, and you need them all healthy in the playoffs. So I guess I don't really care as much about right now. Get yourself into the playoffs and then try to be healthy and make a run. If not, they're probably going to have to do something to blow it up. Tyson, beautiful looking stroke there, and he makes a nice 3. If not, you're probably going to have to... which sim did you miss, Mason? This is the sim that's happening right now. Cavs and Lakers. LeBron's potential last trip to Cleveland. 46-37, so low scoring for both teams. Cavs just brutally cold right now. As we get a quick look at J.J. Redick. Kid's going to try to make a half quarter. Appreciate you being on. My name is Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Only place you're going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Cavs have been cold in this one. And you can see their upcoming schedule. Suns, Blazers, Clippers, and Kings. Should be able to get some wins there, which is a good time for Evan Mobley to be nursing that injury in this one. All right. Let's finish up halftime here. Appreciate all my subscribers. You guys are the best. I do really appreciate you. And hit that thumbs up video if you like the NBA sims. We'll continue to bring more of them. Occasionally, it was a good idea. I think Alex was the one who suggested it during the mock draft earlier this morning. Again, I'm on day 3 of cold and snow and no school. Around the screen, Tyson catch and shoot. That's a beautiful shot, and it goes in. Cavs got it back to 6 now. Starting 5 on the floor for both teams here, half number 2. James will try to answer for 3, and he does. Wade just a little bit slow on the closeout. Around the screen, Tyson rolling off of it. Allen chose not to pass it underneath. Like Tyson wasn't really looking. Pick and pop Dean Wade or Tyson. That was an errant out of rhythm three for him. LeBron. 30-19, Cavs getting out-rebounded too. That's not helping the situation when you're shooting poorly, which they are. Screen coming, leaving Luka wide open for three again. I don't know why they do that. They've done that several times in our Sim Cavs games, where they'll pull a double team from a wide open three-point shooter, and then they're late to rotate over on the backside, and that's what allows open three-point shots to go. There's the pass underneath, and you can get that anytime you want. Jared Allen doesn't miss that. Cavs shooting a paltry 36% here to start the game. Yes, Mason, they just announced it yesterday. He got hurt on Monday night. It's sort of a precautionary thing. MRI didn't reveal anything serious. Just had a week to two, just to make sure he's healthy. And honestly, again, all that matters for the Cavs at this point is the playoffs, frankly. And there's no way to totally remove him for the game, so he did get a couple of bench minutes in the first half, and he'll probably get a couple of bench minutes in the second half, but he's not starting. And shouldn't be getting starters minutes here in our sim. Cavs just can't shoot today. LeBron will break another three, rebound out. Getting outshot, getting out rebounded right now. LeBron with 15 in this one. Tyson against LaRavia. Around a screen, Mitchell. Tightly guarded by Luka Doncic. He'll try to take him. Jab step, Euro step, and a little lay-in over the top. That little cute Euro step across the face of the European. Eastern European, I guess. Somewhere over there. Not an American. Luka, deep shot. Drills a three. Boy. Boy, oh boy. And Cleveland will call a timeout.
Please welcome to the floor, your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
I don't need to see the powerhouse dance team, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for that opportunity. Slovenia. He's Slovenian. There you go. Donovan Mitchell, Cavs down 14. Need to try to make a little bit of a run. Little flare screen and another like short mid-range jumper there, looking like DeMar DeRozan. He only has 12 points. He's shooting 30%. Cavs are shooting about 30%. So as Mitchell goes, so go the Cavs on offense. No pressure, Donovan. Doncic for another three off a screen, and it's pure. Luka just raining from deep outside the arc underneath. Pass, Jared Allen. That's a high percentage shot, but now you're trading twos for threes. Yeah, I mean, Mason, honestly, that's what this, you should be the happiest of all of us, because this feels like a one-year rental, dead man walking coach situation. If they had gone with Shieldhouse and bailed after 1 year, it would be awful. But going with Monken, they're going to be bad, they're going to bail after 1 year, then they're going to get Shieldhouse or Udinski or somebody next year. Pair him with Arch or whatever quarterback they choose with a high draft pick in 27, and then try to jumpstart it next year. So, much again, as our boy Zach Jackson said, till the middle of 27, we're not even going to really be able to judge things, and I think that this further proves that. And or nobody wanted the job. Maybe they offered it to Shieldhouse and he said no. Absolutely not. Wade, turn around, layup, can't go. 64-48 Cavs on the offensive struggle bus. Backdoor pass, LeBron high off the glass. And Luka with another great pass, and the Cavs getting run out the gym here by LeBron. A house that he helped build. Certainly the success of Cavalier basketball. He gets another rebound now into the corner for another assist. Smart for a deep two, in and out. Jared Allen with the rebound. It was on there. I went to look to see what their starting lineup has been with Garland out with the injury, and I saw like a press release from them like from 18 hours ago saying that he had an MRI. He got hurt in the game on Monday and had like an MRI, and it was not very serious. I can go look it back up for you as Ayton gets another dunk, since this game isn't very exciting right now. Let's see, 18 hours ago. It is oh boy, I lost it. Injured his left calf on Monday night's game versus Orlando. He had some tightness in the area after an MRI Tuesday. He has a strain. He'll begin treatment as expected to miss approximately 1 to 3 weeks. So there you go, left calf strain. And a tie-up. Sam Merrill. And he'll have a jump ball with Doncic, who's taller but not as jumpy, but he'll win the tip anyway. Under 6 to go, third quarter. Sorry about that. The sim has not been very exciting, and nor have I been very focused in on doing the part of the sim that everybody signs up to do, which is to listen to the play-by-play commentary. Now down 20. It hasn't been very exciting on the court either. But again, the the Browns dropping their head coaching hire like literally once we started the sim. So first quarter is not very well done out of me, but I do appreciate you being on here. Cavaliers struggling mightily. Now for Jared Allen. No Mobley, no Garland in this one. Again, Garland has checked in, Mobley has checked in a couple of times because the game is not smart enough to put him on the little IR yet in the play now function, as they just announced yesterday that he was going to be out for a couple of weeks with that calf strain. Tyson, that is not the basketball you'd like to see. Forcing a not three-pointer. They've scored 0 points in the last 4 minutes. Not a surprise, now down 20 as we are headed for a barn burner. Another three for the Lakers in Laravia. J.J. Redick's team firing on all cylinders. Kenny Atkinson's team looks uninterested and lethargic here in this one. Just not playing good basketball. Standing around underneath to 8, or Allen guarded by 8. He'll try to force up a bad shot. That's not his shot. And now coming the other way, Marcus Smart, former Boston Celtic, to LeBron. Laravia. Lakers moving without the basketball. Now LeBron ISOing him up to Smart. Back to LeBron. The corner to Laravia. Had a step and made another 3. And the Cavaliers just absolutely getting slobber knockered now. Yeah, Alex, that was sort of the word on the street, is that both Shieldhouse and Udinski wanted their own defensive coordinators. And because Haslam is in love with Jim Schwartz, he basically was like, if you don't take this guy, you're not getting the job. So it makes me wonder if Monken was the only one that agreed to keep Jim Schwartz, other than, of course, hiring Jim Schwartz as your head coach. So yeah, I don't know if it's quite at least Freddie Kitchens had a half-season interview of calling plays, and Baker seemed to like him, and that at least made more sense than this. Like this guy, I don't think Monken interviewed for any other head coaching jobs, by the way. Not a single other team in the league wants him. He was going to go be John Harbaugh's offensive coordinator at New York. He's called plays for Georgia. They won national championships with him. Like, he's a creative offensive mind. He'll put your guys in good spots, but again, 1 year, one stint as a head coach at Southern Mississippi in 2013, 14, and 15. The mighty Golden Eagles, I believe, of Southern Miss. So we'll see. We're going to have really low expectations. The bar is so low that maybe he'll overachieve a little bit. I don't know. Again, I think you got to eat a bunch of the cap this year that you owe all these people. Have a really young roster, play a lot of rookies, put yourself in a position to go get one of those QBs at 27. I really feel like that's what it's going to be. Todd Monken. Wow. Wow. Wonder if McDermott was ever talked to. Kind of forgot about him, the lateness of that fire. But I wonder if Sean McDermott had ever been contacted. Whoops, stolen by Hachimura. Under 2 minutes to go. And a charging foul. Down 26. This one is not going very well at all. Dalton connected, gotten some movement in there now. Nick Smith Jr. going to come into the game. We may see Bronny in this one for Pete's sake. Well, and he got criticized in Baltimore for not running the football enough with Derrick Henry, so can't wait for the people to just cross out there, run the damn ball, Kevin Shirts, and change it to Todd.
First team foul. At the line for one.
Injured Mobley, left calf and all, shouldn't be in there, but the game is not smart enough to take him out just yet. Yeah, I wonder if he comes with Lamar Jackson. Is he part of the hire? He did turn Lamar into an MVP. Again, he's a good offensive coordinator. Won national championships for Georgia as their offensive coordinator. Got Stetson Bennett drafted in the NFL. Like, unlocked another level of Lamar Jackson. Like, those things can all be true. And we can still be upset that this was the choice. Again, if this is where you were going to say from the beginning, like, we're going to hire Todd Monken, like, I just would have kept Kevin for another year. Unless Kevin was the one who was like, get me the heck out of here. I can't deal with this mess. This move reeks of a meddling Jimmy Haslam, which is what he loves to do. Tomlin over into the corner to Queen Tomlin. DeAndre Hunter picks up his dribble. Now around the top, Mitchell. Again, injured Mobley shouldn't be in the game, but he is. And they'll pass it to Mobley. Porter Jr. Tomlin will fire a deep three, and no good. And mercifully, 3 quarters are behind us here. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here. This Cavs sim is not going the way that we wanted it to, which is sort of par for the course here for the morning. Again, is right when we went live. The Browns announced they're hiring Todd Monken. Just, ugh. I don't love it. I don't love it at all. Unless they're fully embracing a 1-year rental of a tank and he was the guy they suckered into paying for the privilege. Tomlin the other way. Mitchell in the corner. He'll hit a 3. The Cavs have gotten it back to 20. Epic fourth quarter comeback? Question mark. Greg Porter Jr. guarding LeBron James. Here comes the double, and you leave Maxi Kleber wide open, and you're lucky that he missed the 3. Ready to listen to trade offers, huh? Hunter. We're under 20 for the first time in a while. Cavaliers shooting like doo-doo in this one. Here comes the double team. That time they do a good job of filling over. That's how you do it. You shift over immediately. Wayne Tomlin. Greg Porter Jr., DeAndre Hunter, and injured Evan Mobley, who's not supposed to be in the game, and Donovan Mitchell. Screen Hunter. Dribble handoff, 3 seconds. Smart. Mitchell's going to have to force it over LeBron. No dice there. Gabe Vincent. 10 minutes to go. Backdoor pass. LeBron. Deep shot. Nope. Now both teams have gone cold. Lakers just choosing to do it a little later than the Browns. The Cavaliers step up from the elbow and a little jump up from Donovan Mitchell. We got 24 of 67. Is not good. Lakers are going to call timeout. Shooting a paltry 36% here. Ooh, you want Mobley for Jan? I think Mobley's untouchable, frankly. The age difference alone, Mobley's ceiling continues to be higher. Mobley for Giannis. I think they would do that. I'm not sure what that does. Does that get us closer to a championship? Get a little bit better offense, but Giannis has to play a certain kind of way. It's an interesting thought that you bring up there, Mason. 76-61, Cavs chipping away slowly, down 15 now. It was at one point well over 20. They've gone back primarily to the starters here with 9 to go in the game. Mitchell to Dean Wade, who's done not a lot here. Need that pick and pop game from Dean around the screen. Mitchell, Rick, Jackson Hayes the rebound. LeBron James, guarded by the injured Evan Mobley, left calf and all. Gutting it out here off the bench today. Good defense by Porter Jr. And then the Cavs push the other way with 9 to play. Not completely out of it just yet. Got to keep pushing. Porter, nicely done, and misses the layup. Doncic just does enough with that 6'8" frame. Greg Porter Jr., 6'1". And now Doncic takes advantage of that size on the other side by drilling a three. Mitchell. Focusing on the mid-range game a lot from Donovan here today. So a lot of those jumpers from about foul line extended on either elbow. His efforts will come up short, I fear. Hachimura with a catch and a dunk. Hunter, what are you doing? Prided for his defense, DeAndre Hunter, a true 3-and-D guy. And dunking at home. The issue with any of these trades, Alex and Mason, is that we are, there's like the luxury tax, and there's all these we are $22 million above the second apron or something crazy like that. So any trades that we would have to do, we would have to like net, like we would have to get rid of $22 million more of cap than we bring in. So you can't trade for the $50 million LeBron James without getting rid of $72 million of cap. So that's like, that would be like Garland and Allen or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they would have to do two very significant pieces financially because of the way that the apron and all that stuff works. So I do not foresee a big trade coming for them, mostly because they just can't really afford it. Nor do they really need it. They just need to be healthy at the same time. That's really all the Cavs need. The Cavs don't need a trade. They just need some health to line up at the same time. Doncic takes it strong and is fouled by Greg Porter Jr. 6.5 to go here. Appreciate you joining me for this one. Weird sim again. I pride myself on trying to be extra realistic and dialed in and doing some live play-by-play, but right when this simulation started, the Browns announced the hiring of Todd Monken, which has dominated the majority of the chat in game here, but also over the microphone as well. First quarter's pretty silent as I just troll through Twitter and text all my Browns buddies with vomit face emojis. Just can't believe that this is where we're at. 2026. So I guess we want to go find the next McVay was not actually the plan at all. Again, rumors are that Berry and company wanted Shieldhouse, Haslam wanted Schwartz so bad. Monken was there. Okay, we'll agree to meet in the middle somewhere. And I just don't understand how Haslam can't keep from meddling in these situations. You're paying Andrew Berry and his team a lot of money to make these decisions. You trust them, quote unquote. You trusted them enough to get rid of Kevin, but keep him. And then you continue to undermine every decision that he tries to make. But you can't. It's your prerogative. You own the team. You can do whatever you want, but you can't meddle and then complain when it's bad. Makes no sense to me. Just keep your darn hands off it. Double coming from Doncic. There's the rotation that they needed. Smart catch and shoot. That's the play that they need for the defense. I'm not sure if we're quite ready to declare that they're coming just yet. They get this thing down to 10 in the next 30 seconds. And maybe I'll believe. Screen and roll Tyson. Choosing not to take the pass. Now Mitchell. Guarded closely. He's going to have to force a shot. Mitchell from the left row wing, and he'll break a two. A lot of mid-range game. We got DeMar DeRozan out there today. Mid-range specialist. Cavs still trailing by 16. There's LeBron for an open three. Missed, but an offensive rebound, and he can't get it to go, but Allen with his foul. Yeah, Alex, that's a good point. They had a meddlesome owner, and then he finally chilled, and they made the playoff. You are correct there. Jerry Jones, meddlesome owner, not getting anything accomplished. Troy Aikman, Emmett Smith, and Michael Irvin aren't walking through that door, buddy. You can only live on the glory days of the 90s for so long. But Jimmy wants to be Jerry so bad. Around the screen now, Mitchell, step back three. Rebound, tipped, 8, oof, step out of bounds. Stolen by Dean Wade. 3.5 to go. They gotta hurry if they want to try to do something here. And not scoring. They don't even have 70 points yet. Mitchell around the screen and can't get it to go. He's taking a lot of shots, but he, like the rest of the Cavs, chilly here. Like Ohio, they are sub-zero temperature-wise on the court today. LeBron dribbling behind the back underneath, and a sweet little reverse layup. And we're basically back up to 20. Time to empty the bench, Kenny. This would be an embarrassing performance if it happens tonight in real life. Hopefully that won't be the case. LeBron James, player of the game, fitting. He's had a good one. And this one. All right, friends. 2 minutes and 48 seconds to slog through this one. I appreciate you joining me. Again, certainly not our finest sim in channel history. I do apologize for that. Merrill, why are you giving up a beautifully open three? Now Tyson's going to force one. Merrill had an open three, didn't shoot it. 2.5 to go, mercifully, before this one ends. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Not sure what the rest of the simming day looks like. Maybe do another Ohio State game. Maybe do like a live reaction video about our new Browns coach or whatever. But yeah, that's where we're at. The Cavs play the Lakers tonight in real life. Jackets back on the ice as well. Their opponent was able to fly in finally. Still very, very cold. Lots of snow here in Central Ohio. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. That's the shot we want. Jared Allen step back deep two. Heavily guarded. That's the offense. I'm sure he has seen. I don't know if he's at home or if he's on the road right now, but I'm sure he has seen. And he still comments regularly in the Discord. So now the Cavs are going to finally empty the bench. Doncic catch and shoot. Rebound to Dean Wade, who's done really nothing in this one. Disappointing for Dino. Love his pick and pop ability, catch and shoot specialist. The Cavs just did none of it today. They may not even score 70. Here he comes late. There's the pick and pop. Instead we get Tyson with another brick. Cavaliers should get paid extra for all of this downtown construction that they're helping to build with these bricks. Building their brand new practice facility down in the flats, one brick at a time here tonight. Again, just get healthy. That's all that matters. Merrill adds one more brick to the pile. 86-67. What an embarrassment. What a gross game this was. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, friends, sorry it didn't go our way. Again, sorry it was not a great sim from my perspective either. Most of it spent reacting live. We'll always have this video to go back and watch me react in real time to Todd Monken being hired. LeBron James back in Cleveland. A house that he built, of course. And he's going to come in, be the player of the game, get a monster performance in this one. 41 years of age. All right, let's look at this Cavs day. How about Donovan Mitchell, leading scorer with 19? He was 8 for 32, including 3 of 22 from three-point. 3 of 22! That is insane to me. 11 and 13 for Allen, 10 for Hunter. Look at the rest of these scoring. Dean Wade, 1 for 2 from 3. Why not shoot more threes? Mobley, again, he shouldn't have been in, but he played. 5 for 11. 1 for 4 for Sammy Buckets. Just an abysmal 0 for 4 for Alonzo Ball. Just an abysmal shooting day for your Cavaliers. Doncic and LeBron both at 21. LeBron 21, 10, 6 and 3. Just a vintage LeBron performance, even though he was 1 of 10 for 3. 4 threes for Doncic. Laravia 3 of 4. 10 and 14 for Ayton in this one. Well, not exactly the way that we drew it up, but it happened. Guys, I appreciate you joining me. This one was fun, despite finding out in real time that the Browns hired him for reasons unknown to me. Todd Monken, your new coach of the Cleveland Browns. Anyway, that's what it looks like here. Again, they still have Mobley in there. I had to take him out, but he didn't stay out. Appreciate you today. We'll say go Lakers, go Cavs, and as always, I don't know why we keep signing up for it, but go Browns.